Do you know what makes Benson Boone attractive? Welcome to another episode of Facial Aesthetics by PinkMirror.com. Benson Boone's face shape is square, a trait rated highly attractive among male face types. This means his jawline is broad and angular, with his forehead, cheeks, and jaw almost equal in width. There's no pointy cuteness here, but a face with character, giving Benson a strong, defined look. Square faces like his are often perceived as bold and authoritative, naturally projecting confidence. The well-defined angles also convey masculinity and strength, while the balanced proportions create a harmonious, photogenic appeal. In fact, this face shape loves the camera. Those sharp angles practically pose themselves. He shares this asset with celebrities like Daniel Radcliffe and Timothée Chalamet, who both carry that square-jawed, chiseled vibe. It's a facial geometry that not only catches the eye, but also subtly signals leadership and resilience. In Benson's case, his square face shape is literally the solid foundation of his handsome looks, providing both structure and standout appeal. Next up, Benson's facial fat, or lack thereof. His face falls into the very low adiposity category, essentially no chubby cheeks, which is rated as highly attractive for men. A lean face means his cheekbones and jawline pop, and it subtly telegraphs health and fitness. In fact, researchers say facial fat is one of the strongest factors in male attractiveness, even more telling than symmetry or macho features. Tiny weight changes, as little as a 1.3 BMI unit shift, show up in the face and can sway how handsome a guy looks. No wonder Benson's trim visage gives him that sculpted, model-esque look that really stands out. He's in good company. Male model Sean O'Price's chiseled jaw and even actor Peter Capaldi's distinguished profile come with minimal face fat. By keeping a slim, defined face, Benson's features stay sharp and striking, boosting his overall appeal in the spotlight. Now about Benson's eyes, they're an almond shape, which sounds lovely but is actually rated on the lower end for male eye shapes. Essentially, his eyes are fairly large and rounded at the corners. While that gives him a warm, expressive gaze, it doesn't hit the most attractive mark for guys. Why? Studies suggest that narrower eyes in men come across as more dominant and masculine. A slightly squintier, streamlined eye shape conveys that intense, confident vibe that women find appealing. By contrast, almond eyes like Benson's read as more wide-eyed and approachable. Nice, but not as smoldering. Think of actors like KJ Apa, who has big almond eyes. Charming, yet often seen as boyish cute. Meanwhile, someone like Alan Ritchson with naturally narrow eyes projects a tougher, more magnetic stare. In Benson's case, his friendly almond eyes are endearing, but a bit less of that narrowed eye intensity means they don't boost the rugged heartthrob factor as much. Let's talk about Benson's nose, specifically that nicely pointed tip he's got. This falls into the most attractive category for male noses. A pointed nose tip means it's well-defined and not overly rounded. Why is that good? Well, a bulbous or round tip tends to lack definition and can make a nose look wider or out of balance. Benson doesn't have that problem at all. His nose tip is sharp in a good way, which keeps his features refined. There's a general preference for noses that aren't too large or prominent, and his pointed tip helps make his nose look proportionate to his face. It adds a touch of elegance to his profile. No wonder leading men like Ryan Gosling are known for their chiseled, defined noses. Benson's nose is on point in the same way. It complements his face rather than overpowering it, quietly boosting his overall handsomeness. Benson is also blessed, or maybe too blessed, in the eyebrow department. His brows are broad, meaning very thick and wide, which actually counts as a low attractiveness trait for men. Don't get me wrong, strong eyebrows can be a good thing. They signal maturity and masculinity. But there's a balance. When eyebrows are too thick, like Benson's, they can overpower the eyes, making them seem smaller and throwing off the facial balance. It's like his forehead has very prominent awnings. A slightly slimmer brow would let his eyes stand out more. We see this with actors Dev Patel or Kal Penn. Both have bold, broad brows that sometimes steal the spotlight from their eyes. In Benson's case, a bit less bushiness would probably give his face a cleaner, more proportional look. Those big brows add character, sure, but dialing them down a notch could elevate his overall facial harmony. Which celebrity do you want to analyze next? Curious about your own facial aesthetics? Then visit PinkMirror.com.